Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing kind of a haul slash get ready with me first impressions kind of thing. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is this e.l.f. What is this? The e.l.f. blending sponge, and it comes like this in this box, and this is wet, so it's a little bit bigger right now, but my roommate actually got this for me as part of my Easter basket, and so I wanted to try it out, and I have been wanting to try it out, so I'm glad she got it because just wanted to try it out. So my first impression of this was that it was a lot more firm than the Real Techniques complexion perfection sponge, and at first I was like, oh, that's not good. Like, I don't think that means it's good. I don't think that's gonna perform well on my face. I was very nervous about this. But let me just say that I really like that it's firm because it really, you can hear it stamp the product on your face. Like, literally, it gives this, like, tacky sounding sound when you're packing the foundation on. And at first I was like, oh crap, like, it feels very just hard and not gonna give me a good nice finish. But the difference between this and the Real Techniques one that I've noticed right off the bat was that this, when I stamp it on, it really gives me that full coverage that I want, as opposed to the Real Techniques one that really gives you a very natural, non-cakey finish. So if you're looking for going out and you want a very full coverage, go for the e.l.f. And if you are looking for something that's going to give you a very natural, very skin-like finish that for an everyday feel and for it to take away a lot of the excess product, then I definitely suggest the Real Techniques Complexion Perfection Sponge, which in my case I love both for different days. So I'm very happy that my roommate got me this because I'm very, very pleased with the results of this. So moving on to what I used it with. First, it is this NYX Color Correcting Concealer palette, and it's in 3C number 4, and it's the one with the multicolored ones. And oh, I forgot to say, but everything that I used in this video I have never used before. Most of it I picked up today. Some of it I picked up last week, but they were all unopened. I have not used any of these prior to this video, so this was a true first impressions kind of thing. So as for this color correcting palette, I used the green for my redness, and I used this peachy color at the bottom right here. I don't know if I'm going to show that part in the video, but it's kind of more of a, yeah, it's more of a peachy apricot shade, as opposed to, there's another one under the green, or here, under the green, that's a little bit more pink, and I kind of use them in conjunction under my eyes to cancel out that darkness. And then the purple, the lavender, I used around my lips because I have, like, it's a lot darker there than the rest of my face, and usually it shows through my foundation, so I wanted to kind of brighten up that area and give it more life, just to bring it out. And I also used the purple on my cheekbones, and then, oh, also on my forehead. And then I didn't use the yellow or this darker brown one. It looks like a dark peach for a darker skin tone, so I might use that next time to see how it looks on me. But overall, sorry, that was a kind of a long explanation, but overall, I do like this. I do notice that it does really neutralize the color discolorations on my face, so I do like using this under my foundation, especially with a full cover method of application as this e.l.f. sponge. So definitely check this out if you've been looking for kind of a new color correcting but cheaper alternative than all the high-end ones that have been coming out at Sephora. This one I think was around $10, which I know it's not cheap or anything, but it is a lot less expensive and more affordable and less guilty feeling than the ones at Sephora. So I definitely think this is a really good quality palette. When you put on your face, you can really see the color. It's very concentrated. It's not skimping you at all, so definitely give that a try if you're looking for something like that. And obviously everybody has different color correcting needs, so like I said, I didn't use all the colors, but from what I used, I really liked it. So moving on, I needed a new foundation, so I picked up a new one to try, and I picked up the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I have heard so much about this. This does not go a long way. Like, a little bit does not go a long way like other foundations. I don't know if it's this new sponge I'm using where it's eating up the product, where it's just eating it up in the sponge, or if this foundation consistency actually needs a lot to cover, because I literally did a big, like, dime sized on, or like a quarter sized on my hand, and I only covered half of my face, not my forehead. Like, I covered from this eye down to my chin, and that's it for one full thing like that. And let me know if you've tried this, and let me know if it actually doesn't cover a lot, or if this is eating up my product. So if that's the case, then I need to stop using it with this. So I'll keep you guys posted on what I think. Next were two banana powders that I have never tried before. The first one that I tried on this side of my face is the Ulta Pressed Setting Powder in Banana. It says banana on the back, and it's just a yellow setting powder. And I went into Ulta today, and I was like, you know what? I always overlook the home brand, the in-store brand, and we're always going to the other brands, so let me just check it out. So I went over and I was like, oh, I want to try out this new, like, I need a new under eye powder just to try out. And so I picked this up, and then on this side I used the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and it's in caramel toffee. So there's a banana powder in here too. And let me just say, when you kind of swatch it and feel it between your fingers, the Ulta one is much more buttery and much creamier, and this one feels a little bit more powdery, okay? But this one right here, I do not like. I want to go return it. This one is so cakey and, like, grainy under the eyes, and it brought out all my dryness, all my everything. You could see everything on this one. I don't even want to look at it right now. This one, I was very shocked because I was very scared to even put this on my face because it's Wet n Wild, and I don't know, I've heard that it's powdery. So I put it on, and surprisingly, it set very well. It was very, very smooth. It just set very well. So that was great. And then after that, I also got a new powder. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation, and I got it in the shade Warm Beige, number 7. And so you open it, there's a mirror, this, and then it comes up like the Physicians Formula ones, and then there's a little sponge underneath, which I'm probably not going to use, but so I got that, and I put that on the rest of my face, and I really like the coverage it gives, but also the, I'm sorry about that, but also the consistency of it. It's very natural, not cakey or anything like that. I really like this. And then after that, I contoured with the Wet n Wild, same Mega Glow palette, and I used the contouring side, and again, I got the shade Caramel Toffee, and I'm really impressed with this. It looked dark to me, and I'm not that dark yet right now. I haven't gotten my vitamin C yet, but I used a fluffier brush, like an all over bronzing brush instead of my usual contour brush, and I really like the finish it gave on this. Okay, so I'll say about this compact is that it's super, super, super powdery, super just chalk, like, it goes everywhere. So be careful when you use this. Definitely be careful when you pick up the product. It's like a tornado. It literally scoops up everything and goes everywhere, but it doesn't transfer onto the face like that. It just does a beautiful job. So I definitely recommend that. And then next, I got the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And let me tell you, I think this is the most talked about blush that I've ever heard of on YouTube. And I've always thought I've tried it, but what I've tried is the Coralista, which I hate. It is so glittery and chunky. I don't like that one. But this one, oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I have literally missed out all this time, and I'm pretty upset about it. It gives you just this really pretty glow, and I'm very happy with the way it looks on my cheeks. So I'm definitely going to be wearing that a lot more this spring. So definitely recommend that. And then next, I highlighted with this Ulta Illuminating Powder that I also got at Ulta. And I also picked up all these Ulta products because they were having a buy two, get two free. And I was just excited. I was like, let me try these out. And so I got this in the shade Pink Diamond. And This is so pretty. Like, it's so creamy and just so pretty. And okay, so it's called Pink Diamond and it looks very pink in the pan. So I was nervous about getting this, but it gives off a very golden glow. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a golden sheen and it's very pretty, very natural, and it went very well with the Luminoso blush. So I was very pleased with that. And then next, what did I do? I think next I did my eyebrows. And so I filled my brows off camera. And then I went in with this Ulta brow gel in clear that I picked up today as well. And I was pretty impressed with this hold. It reminded me a lot of the Anastasia one where it really holds it. But I will say that when you drag it across, it's so wet that it takes away some of the brow product, which I don't like. So I'm gonna have to work around this and like maybe take off some of the gel before I use it, or I might have to pile on the brows heavier so that when it takes it off, it looks better. But I don't know. Then the NYX Precision Liquid Eyeliner in black, and it has a very fine, tiny tip, like minuscule, and it performed okay. I mean, nothing extraordinary or anything, but it did the job. I'm pretty impressed with it for what it is, but I still like my NYC one better, and it's cheaper. This one was like, I think $8 or something, but I'm gonna keep it because I think it did a pretty good job. So I liked that. I got the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom, the pink one. And of course I got it in waterproof because I can't use a non-waterproof mascara because it doesn't hold a curl. So I was very nervous about doing this on camera because I don't like trying out new mascaras on camera because my lashes do not hold a curl for my life. Like, it's not gonna work. So I was pretty impressed. It held my curl, but it was a very natural kind of everyday, like, barely there effect. So this is good for every day because I'm glad it holds the curl, like for a no makeup look, like if I'm running errands or something. But there was no volume, no length, nothing like that, but it did hold a curl, so I can't bash it too much. Oh, last thing was this NYX butter lipstick, and my roommate also put this in my Easter basket, so that's why I'm trying it out. And I've never tried the butter lipstick lines before, but I like it. Here, let me look at it so I can tell you. I actually lined it with kind of a different color, so I was nervous that it wasn't gonna turn out right. I lined it with the Milani Color Statement lip liner in fuchsia, so I was scared because this butter lipstick is in Sweet Tart, and it's more pink, and this one's more magenta, so I was nervous, but it was it applied very creamy, very buttery, like the name suggests. And at first I was worried that it was going to be too sheer to kind of blend out this lip liner because it was so much darker. But I was pretty impressed. The color payoff is pretty good. You just have to pack it on, but it builds very well. And it doesn't get cakey. And honestly, like, it's so comfortable. Feels very soft, like nothing's on my lips. Like, I feel like I have lip balm on my lips right now. So definitely impressed with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you found it helpful and informative and quick and to the point. But yeah, let me know if you've tried any of these things, and let me know if you pick up any of these things from my video. But I will talk to you guys very soon, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!